There is no second pass.
Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to, day 3 at the Las Vegas convention, Bitcoin 2026. Wow, guys. Wow. Good morning. Thanks. Cody giving the dog a bone this morning. Thank you so much, Cody. A $4 super chat right out the gate. Thank you so much, Cody. Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Cliff. Good morning, G-Dog. How's it going? Rise and shine. Yeah, rise and shine. I'm tired. Last night was a doozy. Jeez. Hungover. I don't really get hungover, but yesterday did really beat me up. Good morning, Otaku and Crypto Chaos. Have a great day, everyone. Happy joy to you as well. Joyce in the house. Happy joy. Shout out to Cliff, Cody, and the Chaos crew. G-Dog. Happy joy. Yes. Oh man, I missed the buttons, guys. I missed the buttons. Hey Joy. Yes. Hey G-Dog. And sharing the love, Cody in the chat. All right, guys, it is Bitcoin 2026 day 3. This is the final day of the convention, and then we ship out back tomorrow to the studio. It's hard not to be bullish on Bitcoin after hearing Michael Saylor and friends yesterday. But it is, of course, the FOMC Fed chair day. And it looks, of course, a little bit redder this morning. We'll get into that real quick, and see how the market is treating us this morning. We got about 10 minutes until the open bell. Let's see what we can dig into just before then. All right, here we go. Let's start with what's going on with Bitcoin? 77,000 flat this morning, about ready to fall off a cliff here. It looks like it may be correct back down to 76,000 or lower, 76.5. We did see a drop yesterday to about 75.5, so 75.6. Again, the 6 is always being respected now, and 6s, 8s, and 3s, right? 6, 8s, and 3s, the only thing we really look for now in 2026 for support or resistance. All right, you can see right here it's starting to keep expecting another area of resistance on the support line that you used to have, and now is gone. Bitcoin having a pullback in the last few days here at the conference. That's pretty normal. Every year usually we see a little bit of a pullback at the conference, and then also, we are getting into the month of May here this week, and it's already the 29th. In just a day or two, we'll be into another month. All right, guys. Bitcoin's sitting at 677 flat. Let's get into TradFi, see what is going on this morning at the opening, before the opening bell from Doomberg.
Let's get you some high-interest stories. A look at what's making headlines around the world. Republicans are weighing a plan to cut taxes on investments by adjusting capital gains for inflation, pitching it as a way to ease living costs before the midterms. Supporters like Senator Ted Cruz says that it could boost housing supply and investment, but the proposal faces legal questions, high costs, and criticisms that benefits would skew to wealthy taxpayers. And Bill Ackman's Pershing Square IPO raised $5 billion, including a $2.8 billion private placement. That is short of the upper bound of its target at $10 billion, but enough to launch 2 public entities. The move advances Ackman's plan to build a Berkshire Hathaway-style investment firm. Investors get a closed-end fund with no performance fees and bonus shares in the asset manager. And I will be sitting down with Bill Ackman. That happens today at noon on Bloomberg Deals. And the Avis short squeeze looks like it's over. Shares are falling after a wider than expected loss, and a major investor sold millions of shares. The stock, which was once up nearly 600% in just a matter of weeks, is now in a sharp unwind despite a small revenue beat and improving costs. So finally, the shorts went out, not after some pain. Elsewhere in earnings, booking shares are down in the pre-market trading after cutting its outlook and warning that Middle East tensions are hitting travel demand. I'm pleased to say that joining us now is Glenn Fogel, CEO of Booking. And
all right, I got a little clip from him. I caught him, being asked about the current situation in the Middle East. Let's see what we have there.
Even if the conflict does resolve itself, there's some questions to how quickly the Strait of Hormuz can open. I know in your outlook you have a recovery by year end, but Glenn, what is the tail risk? What is the risk that energy prices stay elevated?
Yeah, it could happen. I mean, everybody gets to guess at this, right? I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. I don't know. You don't know. Well, nobody knows.
Doom.
But we know it will end at some point. And we all get to guess when it's going to happen. That's why people have to come up with their best guesses, what they think the long term.
Wow, completely nothing burger out of him. Also, like what the Fed we're going to have this afternoon, guys. And you guys know already I will not be present because I will be on the show floor at the Bitcoin 2026 conference. Yesterday was crazy, guys. Yesterday was crazy. Michael Saylor, giving us an update on where his stretch product is, and oh my God, guys, it's getting real. It's getting real. It went real viral. Yesterday, of course, strategy reporting. His stretch product is now one of the most bought credit offerings there is. Period. In the market right now, and it's just gone viral. It's just gone viral. I'll get into that here in a bit. Maybe I can share a couple things. I was planning on doing a review on it on Friday and just kind of maybe doing a reaction video. It is getting kind of ridiculous. I mean, I did watch it there in person, but some of the things he said were just gonna blow you away, man. We're not bullish enough when it comes to Bitcoin. The rest of the coins in the space, the overall macro, could affect the altcoin season. I'm just not as bullish as I used to be on altcoins, to be honest. I'm just not being, of course, present for the conference this year. One of the big takeaways I did not like how big the Fed presence was on the first day, on Monday. It was too many federal employees to be for my liking, but Tuesday was better. It's just it's more of a business conference than it is more of a humanitarian conference. You know, it's different. All right, it just sits different this year. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's get into maybe the headlines real quick. We do have about 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to the open bell. Let's see what the big headlines are this morning. OpenAI's subtle drift from Microsoft has become an aggressive move towards Amazon. Yeah, man, the headlines suck today. Oil prices extend multi-day rally as Trump issues now threat to Iran. Brent tops $114 a barrel. Yikes! And guys, I am sitting in the biggest cash position I have ever sat in. I hope it works out for us. I hope it works out for us. But yeah, 20% of my portfolio is now sitting in cash. This is stupid, man. This is stupid. Uncertainty is real. Michael Saylor did say that he was happy with the uncertainty. Obviously, it's an opportunity for him and his company. Okay, what else we have? Here's everything to expect. The Fed issues its latest interest rate decision Wednesday. I guess we can do a little quick what to expect from the Fed. And nothing is going to happen, of course. They're, of course, expected to do no changes at this time. And it's just going to be watching the Fed for, Jerome Powell for his dovish or, hawkish outlook for the rest of his term, which is only one more month or half a month. Yeah, about half a month. I think we're going to get Kevin Warsh in around the middle of next month. So, yep, he will be done. It was a great run, Papa Powell. I'll miss you. I've been watching this since COVID, so good. Yeah, salute to you, my friend. Right off into the sunset. I think he still wants to be on board, though. We'll see. But Trump doesn't want him in office anymore. All right. I think we got to get over there. Yeah, nothing's going to happen anyway with that. He may say something stupid. The market might get spooked, but I'm thinking we have more of our thanks to our president for that. It doesn't matter what's going to happen with Powell today, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get back into, yes, Doomberg. Open bell here right now.
Busiest earnings day with 4 of the 7 Mag 7 reporting. S&P is off, starting that as the price of oil has trended higher. NASDAQ futures, those trying to recover yesterday's more than 1% loss, but we are certainly not getting there. It's 80 seconds that will change the market when we hear from the 4 of the Mag 7, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon, and Microsoft. Ring the bell. This is a fun one. Down at the New York Stock Exchange, you can see Bill Ackman and the Pershing Square crew celebrating their $5 billion listing of a closed-end fund and a Pershing Square itself. Bill Ackman will be joining me at 12 p.m. noon today on Bloomberg Deals, so stick with us for that as we discuss the fund itself and what it took for him to list it. It's been a long road for Bill Ackman to get to this point. Down at the NASDAQ, we have the Women's Bond Club. They are a mentorship group for women in finance, which is a wonderful and important thing. So we're happy to see them celebrating down at the NASDAQ. All right, let's get to the big cap tech names that are going to be reporting. They are off pretty decisively this morning. Leading the losses, Alphabet and Microsoft, both of those are down more than 1%. Meta, Amazon, those are down 0.6%. So again, it is the biggest day of earnings season. More than $14 trillion worth of companies are going to be reporting, and this is the bulk of them, about 15% of the market's market cap. The focus will remain on AI spending, budgets, and cloud or advertising growth. So what will it bring us at the end of today's trading session? Let's go ahead and bring in Franklin Templeton, Senior Investment Strategist, Katrina Dudley, who's been patiently waiting
we'll
at
give
the
her
table.
a minute.
Hey, Katrina, great to see you this morning. Okay, big tech has a bad day yesterday, but I have to say it feels like it's really fragile. The fact it sells off just on this Wall Street Journal story that maybe OpenAI isn't hitting its internal targets.
You're exactly right. The comments from Sarah Fryer about the concerns that you were having about the growth trajectory is putting in place questions regarding the CapEx. And if you look at those 4 names that are going to be reporting at the end of today, a lot of the questions are, will they keep their CapEx guidance? And how sustainable do they believe? So I do think that they're going to have to go out on the offensive in terms of explaining to investors, probably once again, why that investment continues to make sense. And I think if they do a solid job on explaining those ROIs, I do think that the stocks will work.
How important is that CapEx, not for the companies, but for the rest of the market, for the chip makers, for infrastructure, things that have been bid up really rapidly? It almost feels like this weird dichotomy where they don't want to be too aggressive in CapEx because they need to please shareholders. But if they're not overly aggressive, then the rest of the market suffers.
It's such a quandary for a CEO, and I've spoken to so many of them. Particularly, I used to cover the industrial space.
All right. I'm moving on. Moving on to Kramer and friends. Let's see what we have over here. Old man Kramer this morning. Oh,
yeah, Quaker might have to have tonight, which is Chili's. They had a good quarter. I would have expected it more. But then we had Domino's was weaker.
Wing today down 10.
And Wingstop. Now, Wing is very inexpensive wings, and it's not doing well. But then I come back and say, Chris Turner, underrated CEO, Yum. Yum is, Taco Bell is so good. David, sometimes when you're out late at night, perhaps you've imbibed, Taco Bell is maybe one of the more serious places
so yes,
for
it
riggers.
can definitely satisfy.
Right.
I have not experienced that in quite some time, though, because I'm not out late at night imbibing any longer.
Okay, well,
I don't
that's
know
all right.
if you are.
Oh, I haven't hit it as hard as I used to.
You don't hit it as hard.
We're
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah.
Taco comp up 8. That's a number that McDonald's would kill for.
Unbelievable. And by the way, who started the turn in Taco? Who started the turn? Brian Nickel. He turned it around. He had these incredible.
All right. We're talking about Taco Bell stocks. This is ridiculous. Okay. Right. I just can't take it anymore. We got to move on. Let's see what else is going on in the headlines today. We'll take a look at Yahoo Business. There is absolutely nothing going on CNBC and Bloomberg this morning. Yahoo Finance. Let's take a look over here. Fed firmly parked on interest rate pause. Yeah, nothing's going to happen today. Stock futures muted and wait for Mag 7 earnings. Why are they using the picture from the the inspection of the building? Weird. Amazon earnings put this on the spotlight for AI spending. Oil surges as White House signals it will continue the Hormuz blockade. Nothing new there. Again, Trump said like 3 weeks ago, what was it? That we were going to be out there probably until November. So nothing really new to say there about the Hormuz Strait. At some point, I think we're just getting exhaustion. And the market's going to move on anyway. It's just another war. So whoop-de-doo. We've been doing the Ukraine thing since 2023. Yeah. And Bitcoin went from 15, 16,000, 22 to 35, 30, 40K in 2023. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, wars don't really matter in the grand scheme of things over time. It just gets ignored. Bitcoin's sitting at 76,600. Let's go overall sentiment, because it has been it's been 24 hours since we did this, right? Yes, it has. Let's take a look and see how we have done yesterday for the stock market. Looking at fear and greed this morning, sitting at 64 in greed. That's 1 point higher than it was yesterday. Again, about 10 points lower than it was last week on the highs, near extreme greed. Again, just a hair away from extreme greed last week. It's still early. I mean, we're only on today's Wednesday. Yep, today's Wednesday. But yeah, I mean, unless we get some news out of the Middle East, some slow the tensions out there, I imagine this is going to be kind of held back a little bit from extreme fear. I mean, I don't know, unless we get a announcement that it's going to be over soon. Looking at the crypto fear and greed index, the Bitcoin, as well in our space. Now looking at 26 in fear. This is the lowest we've been all week. We've been, of course, closer to like breaking back into neutral. I think we actually might have hit neutral one day. I don't remember anymore. It's all a blur. Maybe it was Monday. I don't remember. But yeah, I think the highest we've been around the 30s. For fear and greed here lately. Let's take a look at bubbles this morning and the Dixie. The Dixie still climbing. I guess Trump is showing more strength. Let's see what the latest is out of Trump this morning. 98.8 on the Dixie. Oh my God, what the hell? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Iran can't get it together. They don't know how to sign a non-nuclear deal. They better get smart soon. President Donald J. Trump out. Wow. Wow, dude. Oh, jeez. Coming at you live from Vegas, having to show this picture, I feel some kind of way, man. I feel like I'm losing my mind, man. Pinch me. This is not real. This is insane. All right, let's look at crypto bubbles. Probably gonna have some bombs on Friday night, guys. Probably. Let's see what else is going on with crypto. Here on the day, looks a little mixed. Luna Classic is up 12%. Man, pinch me. I just can't believe I'm even talking about that still. That's this third day in a row that Luna Classic is pamping. Yeah, this is ridiculous. It's all fake, man. It feels like I'm living in a simulation. DXE is up or down 16%, the biggest move we have on the day. Let's see. Overall, we have about it's flat, 0.1% up on the day so far. I'm expecting more of a pullback until the FOMC meeting. That's usually how it goes. Guys, don't forget to take profits while you can. This morning we did have an update on Gwei. I don't know where it is right now. Right before the live stream ran up to about 97. I sold out my position. Thank God we got this run up, man. I really didn't want to. Made a quick $400 on it. Sold it all, my whole bag, and just going to wait for the Fed chair. This is, again, the largest cash position I've ever had in crypto. I just feel some kind of way about this, guys. Moving into May. Either way, I mean, I'm sitting, one leg in, one leg out. 20% of my portfolio in cash is ridiculous. All right. Looking at the, going back to Bitcoin, 76,600 right now on BTC. A pullback is more than likely going to happen. My expectations is probably if we do see an overall sell-off in market cap, we do something similar to what we did last time. Again, the end of March, going into this month, we rallied the entire month, so finally seeing a pullback, some capitulation is fine. Consolidation is needed. We can't go up forever, Laura. Yes, we can, but of course in the short term we have to have these pullbacks. Incorrect. It's just a healthy pullback. So I am expecting that, and we're going to take a look real quick at the overall market cap, get back to bubbles here in a second, because I do have to do this rant real quick while it's fresh in my mind. So 2.57 trillion is the high today on the market cap. this morning, falling from about just $100 billion in the past week. We did hit a high of 2.67, right? I think it was the highest we've seen. I can't get the peaks on this, but yeah, trust me, bro. So about $100 billion lower than we were before. Last time, again, we did peak. It was right around this price in market cap. 2.57, 2.55. We did see a pullback to about 2.2. I'm expecting, again, if we do see a pullback to 2.22, like we did last time, let me get back over there. Here we go. If we do the same thing we did last time, we're going to probably see a correction down to a low of 2.25, maybe 2.3 this time. Again, just a little bit higher as we climb our way out of the bear market, the bottom. And again, Bitcoin's been more resilient over time. I do feel that the worst is probably going to be like a pullback to 65. Maybe we get a little bit higher. Maybe we're about 10,000 lower from the top, 77, so it's 67,000, somewhere in that range, right? And again, that would just be hovering over the giant support level we've been building at the golden pocket. Let me get over the order books too real quick and continue this over there. I won't forget about bubbles, so I'll get back to bubbles, guys. I'm just got to get this rant out. Just to give you guys some confidence, I guess. We're going to see a pullback, but it's not going to be the end of the world, right? A lot of people are expecting 55K. I mean, unless nuclear, Iran says, no, we need nuclear bomb. We're going to send you nuclear bomb. We got one from China. Bam. We're probably not going to see 55K ever again, right? Unless we see something on the world stage that extreme. Not from what I've seen from Michael Saylor, what he's doing and what he's offering and what's going on there. All right. It just doesn't make any sense for Bitcoin. I've been saying that for the last 3 months. These crazy people calling for 50K. It's insane. All right. Let's see. Okay. So you did lose major level support right now. It looks like this morning, 76,800. Of course, the 8s, the 6s, and the 3s all being respected. The next stop is going to be 76,300. They're setting up shop right now to defend it on top of 76.6. It just doesn't look like it's going to support itself this morning. Bears are coming out. Overall market is looking kind of low. I mean, it's 6 point in some change. Billion in volume for the bulls versus the bears right now this morning. You can take a look at the overall market. It's not bad, actually. I'm really surprised this morning. Looks like Bitcoin's holding up well here on the 1 day. Looks kind of a little bit bullish despite the pullback right now. Again, it's low volume so far, only 6 billion back and forth with the bulls and the bears. Let's zoom on in here and take a look at the weather for today. Again, it's going to get more dicey in the afternoon, more showers and thunderstorms as you get closer to the Fed meeting around 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't even know what that would be over here. Guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas. Shout out from Vegas, guys. Good morning. Bitcoin's sitting I'm telling you, it looks bullish this morning. What is going on here? Despite the overall volume, we are building up the every single area a little bit higher, and I just can't. This sticky keys, man. Just keep dragging my cursor. It again on the weekly looking bullish here as well, but it's starting to rear its ugly head a little bit here. It's a little bit mixed here on the weekly. Here in the last day or two, it has been building lower in preparation. So it's interesting. We don't always see this. We're starting to show a little weakness on the weekly order books. You can see here added here. Yep, more lower and lower in the last 2 days for these positions. So it's kind of mixed. Short term resilient, I would say. So a longer term for on the weekly, a little bearish. It looks like the bears are setting up shop pretty strong now. All the area that they did lose from last week is now being filled in. And of course, it's going to be a new resistance for Bitcoin. Still haven't gotten above that 79. I think it was 79.5. That was the highest level the bears gave us, and now setting up really strongly. I can zoom in over there, take a look, see. Yeah, setting up really strong right now at around 80,000 flat. But we have a huge level support now, brand new in the last I'd say 3-4 days since the weekend started into the week for that new area of support. It's even stronger now than our golden pocket, which now was before at 65. Now the golden pocket really spans between 70,000 and about 63.5. So that's a huge level of support there. For the next pullback, and that's why I keep saying Bitcoin's very resilient. 60,000 also looking very, very strong as well. Everyone calling for 55, 50, 40, 48,000, 45,000 are freaking off their rocker. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it in the books. You start showing me more build up down here, and we keep losing support. Then I'll change my tune, but it's just not really there in the grand scheme of things. All right, guys, there's my rant. Our current pullback for Bitcoin. I'm looking at today. If we do smash through these lows right now, which you can see here on the chart, on the order books, that if we do lose that, we're more than likely going to go back down and test the low 70s today. 72, 70,000 maybe on a really big pullback. Large level supports right here where we're at right now. All right, so it's going to be a pretty rainy day. Let's continue on. Take a look at the bubbles. See how we're holding up now. Again, still sitting up really flat. Pretty much nothing happening today on top 300 assets. Basically going sideways for the most part. Take a look at the weekly on here on the top 100. Looking for any pullbacks here, 15% or more. All you got is Trump Coin and Meme Core. Not the greatest coins right now to be buying the dip yet, but it is. The day is early. Do look out for some deals today. That's why I'm sitting in a huge cash position, looking for some deals, snipe some some things on the way down. Looking at the monthly, looking for anything oversold 30% or more, and there is nothing. Not a damn thing except for Siren. Siren is down 60%, but we're not buying meme coins today. We're buying big utility coins with pullback. I'm looking at Tau. I'd love to see Tau down 30% on the month here. It did have a recent pullback because of their loss of Covenant, their biggest partnership. Went sour, right? Midnight is the closest we have in World Liberty Financial, and I'm definitely not buying any World Liberty Financial today. Midnight's the closest we have right now to 30% out here on the monthly. Again, nothing of opportunity, guys, yet. That's the big takeaway there. Yet. Looking at the top 200 coins as well here on the day for the pullbacks. BSB is now down 13% on a single day. Ape is down 15% on a single day. Chip 10%. Those are the biggest moves to the downside. Sky AI is ripping again. Wow. Up another 45% on Sky. We're disregarding the FOMC meeting today as well. Those are the biggest moves we have today. BSB, just finally getting that pullback. Ape as well from ripping out of nowhere, both of them. Last week into this week. You can see right there, still up 140% on that major move earlier this week. Taking a look at Chip. Chip is now down 36% on the week. That is the biggest mover you have to the downside. Huge correction for Chip. That thing just launched though a few days ago, so again, just trying to find its new bottom after it launched. Pretty normal. Rave coins down 24%. Are we under 80 cents now? Let's take a look. Rave is now 82, so not quite yet. I do want to play around with the casino on Rave again. That was fun last week and the week prior. Pyverse is down 23%. Those are the biggest movers you have right now on the weekly. Looking at the monthly, we're looking for anything oversold at least 30% or more, and all you got is Build On. That's right, all you got is a meme coin, just like the top 100. It feels like, guys, we're rounding off the bottom. I keep saying this. It's been 4 months now. My God, this year it just feels like a drag. All right, but the bear market seems like it is starting to wear everyone down, and we're about ready to move on. Let's see what's going on. That's about it. So I again, guys, the only thing down today are meme coins. The most oversold assets today are meme coins. I ain't buying no damn meme coins on a pullback on a Fed on an FOMC meeting day. It's just not in me, man. I'm not in it for it. All right, guys. That's again not financial advice. Just my 2 cents this morning based on how the market is going. It feels like it's the calm before the storm. So Bitcoin's showing some resiliency though. 76,600, attempting to keep it. But still expecting to see a pullback to maybe maybe the high 75s. Whoa, Attila the Zilla coming out with $100 super chat. What the hell? Damn, dude, damn. Whoa. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Attila the Zilla. Attila the Hun. Thank you so much, man. $100 super chat. A little bear market love. Let's go. Damn, dude. XCN's still printing money for me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I just had that breakout the other day. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. I got out of my XCN, unfortunately, right around the time it pumped. So I don't know where it is today, but yeah, I'm happy that XCN's still making you money, my man. Damn, thank you so much, Attila. Thank you. Yeah, wow. I'm speechless, man. Jeez. Maybe I can finally touch the candy in the. Can I touch the candy in the box now? Freaking Vegas, dude. Vegas. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much, Attila. Oh man, you got me grinning from ear to ear. Oh, jeez. Yeah, legend, says Cody. Legend in the chat. Bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, I'd hit all the buttons, but I don't have the buttons with me. I forgot the buttons. I forgot my mouse. I'm just here with my laptop and sticky keys. Jeez, but the show must go on. I also forgot my ring light, but yeah, I commandeered a lamp from the hotel. Yeah, thank you so much, Attila. Thank you. Last year was great. $112,000 in staking rewards Attila got, of course, from those sweet XCN rewards. Some of the biggest staking rewards you can get in our space, guys. Yeah, don't fade XCN if you're looking to make some passive capital in this market. Otaku could make even more with Polymarket. What the hell? Yeah. If Polymarket was legal in the States, sure, we could talk about that. But yeah, no, it's still not legal here. I don't understand what the hell the drag is on that. They're calling for it to be banned now by the end of the year. I think all prediction markets are going to have a hard time in the States this year. Yeah, because of all the backlash from insider trading, which it's been happening. Pelosi, since the 80s, has been building a massive portfolio. Yeah, her family is going to be way better off for her work in public office. Oh god, that's terrible. Okay guys, let's see what else we can dig up this morning. Let's take a look at the news and see what they're yapping about and get into some crypto news. I really want to talk about some more stuff in the conference.
Meta, Alphabet, Amazon.
What do we got?
Four of the Mag 7 are going to be reporting. That's 15% of the market cap. After they sold off yesterday on this OpenAI report, a lot is at stake. In about 80 seconds that they report, again, they are likely to report in quick succession of each other. Bloomberg Tech co-host Ed Ludlow calling today Earnmageddon. Is that right, Ed? Earnmageddon?
Ooh, I like that.
That also
yes.
implies that it's going to be like crazy and bad and everything's going to sell off if it's something
yes.
like Earnmageddon.
Well,
wow, Earnmageddon. Yeah, earnings today. Okay, I'm over it. Let's get back over to CNC. That's enough Doom for me for Doomberg this morning. What else we got from CNBC? They're on break. All right, I guess we're going to get into some crypto news a little early. We got about 5 minutes until we normally get into it. Of course, 10 o'clock every day, right around the time we see a pullback, right? Good time to look into the news. Let's see what we got this morning. Let's start with cryptonews.net. Breaking XRP Treasury Evernorth names OpenAI Foundation as Ant Alpha's executives as directors. There's going to be a lot more XRP news, of course, coming out every single day leading up to the conference next week. And of course, starts on Friday, I believe. Friday into the weekend, I think so. It might start. Maybe it's actually Monday. I think it's Monday into the first 3 days of the week. XRP price prediction. Of course, a lot of Hopium articles coming out for XRP leading up to that. I can tell you guys in Vegas, it's been a very, very big display of XRP. They put out a F-ton of ads, an F-ton. Showing you guys real quick. I'll just jump over there to my X account. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show over there. I'm on my main page. Yep. Right. You can see it from the sky. It's so big. That's the one right outside my hotel room, across the street from the Venetian. Yeah, that's crazy. They are everywhere. I think I had a few more too, but yeah, we did have, of course, a lot of speakers at Vegas. This was the full packed room. That was Michael Saylor. I got a really good seats. I got really good seats on it. Yeah, Jack Mallers also came out and was talking about how Saylor is Saylor ran out of people willing to give him money at 0% to borrow against to buy Bitcoin. That, of course, he's referring to the early days, 2020 to technically 2021 until 2023, I believe. That kind of stopped, and then he started creating those products, and yeah, now he's paying people up to 12%. It's 11.5. Some of the statements from Jack Mallers last night. That was one of the last panels last night as well.
You think you're doing well, and then you hear that Miles has lent out $250 billion. So if you want to scale these markets and you want to lend out a lot of money, finding capital that's saying, I could be getting 30% year over year on average by owning Bitcoin, but I'll forego that opportunity so that you can borrow against it. How much do I need in return for that relationship? I mean, let's use Michael Saylor in strategy, for example. Michael Saylor used to be borrowing money at 0%. Do you think that he got sick of that and preferred 11, 12, 13%? Danny, do you think that he just prefers a higher number? Probably not, right? He's doing it because he ran out of people willing to give him money at 0%. And so if you're going to ask someone in the crowd, hey, don't buy Bitcoin, buy Stretch. Well, how much are they going to demand from you to take that deal? Turns out what Michael Saylor's paying is kind of what the Bitcoin lending rate is. So it's how much do you have to pay someone to say, I'm not going to buy NVIDIA, I'm not going to buy Anthropic, I'm not going to buy Bitcoin, I'm not going to buy really nice real estate, I'm going to lend it to you. I know it's pristine collateral, but people need to appreciate that's what the market is made up of. Ultimately, once we get into implicit government guarantees and Bitcoin finds its way, seeps through the cracks like universal acid, as it always does, and ends up conquering the inner walls of all these institutions, we'll start getting really cheap dollars from the Jamie Dimons of the world, but we're just not there yet. And so that's why.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I can't believe you said that out loud. But that's the truth. That's exactly the truth. And Michael Saylor basically said it out loud yesterday too. Michael Saylor said their Bitcoin accumulation machine Stretch grew to the largest preferred stock in the world within 8 months. They're using Stretch to mass buy as much Bitcoin as they possibly can.
Can we tell? The instrument grew to be the largest preferred stock in the world within 8 months. It's now 8.5 billion. I'm showing you the 10 largest preferred stocks. If you read the chart, what you'll see is that Stretch is a simple thing to remember, STRC. The other stocks are C/PN or POW dot.
Oh man, I don't want to get into all of it, but yeah, that was the big takeaway from yesterday. Is Stretch is doing very well. I was a little disappointed by Saylor in his current motives and his current agenda with the Stretch product. It took over the entire show. That's all he talked about the entire time. I guess I'm happy for him that it's working well. The big takeaway from this, and he said it at the very end of his panel at the keynote speech, is that of course the money going into to buy all this Bitcoin is of course going to drive the price of Bitcoin higher. I mean, he's expecting in the near future $10 million a coin. If he can capture at least 20% of the entire world capital, he's talking about crazy numbers like $50 million a coin. And of course, we just go into crazy territory after that point. But yeah, that was Michael Saylor's panel yesterday. I do want to do probably a reaction video, maybe if we have time Thursday. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to make it on the live. I'll be able to do the Patreon. Because my ticket on the way back, my air travel is going to be, of course, during later hours. So, yeah, Friday. We'll probably plan for Friday. There may be a reaction video on that. I was there. I did experience it in real time, but my God, it's a lot to take away. And I kind of want to break it down for you guys because what he created is a monster. It is a monster. I know when it came out like 6-7 months ago, we talked about it. It was exciting. I was looking at throwing like maybe 30 grand at it because 10% or 11% is a lot in working capital per year. But I mean, as Jack Mallers just said, why would you want to forego 30%, you know, CAGR, just to get that 10% year over year? You're gonna miss out on the big years of Bitcoin, right? And not capture that volatility. All right, but yeah, it's amazing. I think I said I'm gonna spend more time on it by the end of the week. All right, let's see what else we can get into the news here. I had a couple other things I wanted to share with you guys. The supported Bitcoin wifey, waifu. This is what we're looking for. This is what I'm looking for. A Bitcoin waifu. I always believe in you. Stack more. Of course, very supportive. Stay humble. Stack sats. Right. That's 100%. Only 21 million. Yes. You taught me everything about Bitcoin. I love you. Jeez. Fuck the Fed. Yes. Beautiful words coming from this waifu. Because of you, I can stay home and be a house mom. It's funny. Just in the Philippines, a peso crashes to the record low, touching 61 per dollar. Yeah, so that also is continuing. The Philippine peso. I talked about this 2 or 3 weeks ago when it did fall to its lowest level, and we continue to fall in lower and lower levels for the Philippine peso. Other currencies around the world have collapsed over the past 4 weeks. I told you guys about the Turkish lira. Is it the lira? Yeah, the Turkish whatever it is. The Indian rupee. And what was the other one? Oh, there was one more. I forgot. Currencies all around the world just falling. This is nothing new. This has happened all the time in the past. And we're seeing hyperinflation start to rear its ugly head here in America at the prices at the pump and the grocery store. But people just go on thinking it's normal. Yeah, it's all normal. U.S. says you will impose 100% tariffs on China if China purchases Iranian oil, which is insane because they've been doing this forever. That's their number one, a supplier of oil is Iran. It's pretty insane coming from the president. One day Bitcoin will be 20% of the world's capital and $50 million per coin. Michael Saylor said that at the conference just yesterday after his interview with Natalie Burnell after his keynote speech. On a Q&A interview. If you guys haven't seen that, maybe we'll watch that again too. I'll probably do a whole Michael Saylor episode, it seems like, on Friday. It's fun. We waited 5 years for this shit, and Ethereum's still the same price today as it was at the peak of 2021. Yippee! Hoping to buy it for that price again soon. Maybe today. Ethereum currently sitting at 2300. There's yet more of the XRP. Jack Mallers, I think we already played that one. And I think we're all up to date. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, this is a big number too, guys. There's only 977,000 Bitcoin left to mine. That is it. That is all there will be. And of course, it's going to be another 120 years until we, of course, get to that point. The next halving is coming up fast, guys. 2028, roughly around April 2028 is when we're going to get the next halving. Again, right now, the rewards are 450 a day. We're going to cut that to 225 in April of 2028. White House Executive Director says that the crypto will take off like a rocket ship after the market structure bill passes. This is pretty much what I seen the first day. Nothing but suits talking about where Bitcoin's going to be, and of course how it's going to affect the their underlying I just don't want to get into all that. Too many suits. That's the whole point. Too many suits. Arthur Hayes says at Bitcoin Vegas that Bitcoin will hit 125,000 by the end of 2026. He's still very adamant about that. I know the banks have been saying more, not bigger numbers, and I've been telling you guys about that. For, the reason behind that, it's just for exit liquidity. They need people to drive the price up so they can get out. My conservative bullish stance is going to be 140,000 by the end of the year. Some of the big corporate conglomerates and banks are calling for like 180,000, 225,000, some crazy numbers. Arthur Hayes is a little bit modest. I think 125,000 is doable as long as we don't see something crazy event by the end of the year. Paul Barron says the Clarity Act is hitting a massive wall in the Senate. Democrats are reportedly holding the 7 key notes needed for passage. And of course, this one came out just the other day. I'm going to take a look and see what the Clarity Act is currently sitting at on Polymarket. Give you guys an update on that because I haven't been able to hit the evening lives here lately. Looking at 46% still. right now. Not looking great. Cynthia Lummis did say on Monday at the convention that she was going to do the markup. She was going to do everything in her power to make sure the markup happens in May. So yeah, we're still looking at the best case scenario, a June timeframe for to be signed at the president's desk this year. Well, let's wait and see if that happens. All right, let's get back into some more crypto news, see what else is going on here, and then get back to TradFi. Strategy becomes the world's largest preferred stock in under 1 year. Of course, we just covered that. I showed you the little clip of him explaining that. We'll get into more on Friday. Fidelity pulls 150 million from BTC as Bitcoin ETF flows reverse after 9-day run. Has it really just been a 9-day run? It feels like a whole month. Oh, okay. Well, the ETF flows. Okay, the ETF flows in the last, I guess, 2 weeks. Bitcoin ETF draws $824 million, and BlackRock's IBIT dominates. Weekly crypto ETFs. I'm not really feeling anything else over here. Let's go move on to about CoinDesk. Anything headlining here today? Social media grounds well, predicting that Bitcoin about 90,000. That might be a problem. Okay, that's a terrible headline. Who wrote that? Charles Schwab brings crypto to 38 million users. North Korea simply to blame for recent DeFi hacks. What the hell? Man. Canada proposes ban on crypto ATMs. We just saw another state ban. I think it was Tennessee. Yeah, it was Tennessee. Tennessee, where Nashville, of course, is going to be the next home for Bitcoin next year at the conference. That was just announced yesterday as well. But yeah, Tennessee also banning crypto ATMs. That came out earlier this week, I think. We talked about that on Monday, or maybe it was last Friday. Let's see. Galaxy Digital leads a $20 million investment in Fence to overhaul a back end of $6 trillion credit market. Wow. Startup Fence uses blockchain technology to tokenization in the background to automate processes. Many asset managers are still relying on manual workflows. Yeah, they're really trying to capture some more of that market. Okay, anything else? Nothing. Moving on. We're just going to keep going down the line. Cryptonews.com. Dogecoin price rallies ahead of the SpaceX IPO. What? Do we have a date on the SpaceX IPO? Let me know in the chat if we got a date on that yet. I don't think we still have a date on that. I guess it moves closer. I don't know. $1 Doge dream moves closer into reality. Where we at for Doge? I swear, if we're at like 10 cents, people are thinking, oh, it's going to $1. Eventually, I think it will go to $1. Yeah, it's sitting at 10 cents, 10.6 cents right now on the Doge. Yeah, look at that rip. Okay. What else we got? Japan BitBank launches a crypto link card that settles bills in Bitcoin. Man. Or have to really dig deep during the conference too, man. You think there'd be more headlines? Not really. Vitalik Buterin sells 1.2 million ETH as people were speculating this was going to happen last week. As Ethereum price turns critical, he usually does these sell-offs. Pretty good timing too. Time to buy some ETH soon, it looks like. Vitalik Buterin sold roughly 1.2 million ETH worth, sparking a market anxiety during an already fragile period. The funds were partially redirected to Conroe, biotech charity Buterin founded in 2023. Large ETH sales don't signal capitulation, but they amplify the fears that the price trades near a critical zone. Ethereum price is testing 2,100 range, 2,300 range. Level has historically acted as major support. Traders argue that the recent drop was driven by forced liquidations and not a loss of confidence. I might start buying some more Ethereum again at 21 if we test those ranges, and then wait for a break maybe. On-chain analyst says Lock On Chain reported that Buterin sold 493 Ethereum worth roughly 1.16 million at the time of transaction. All right, he's just paying for his bills, guys. His avocado toast costs a lot, man. And the couches he sleeps on. All right. Let's see what else we got. I don't know. Maybe he threw up on a couch. He's gonna buy a few couches. Let's go to Cointelegraph and get back to TradFi real quick as well in the chat. Let me do that real quick. We got to get back to the chat real quick. Where is Bitcoin chart? There we go. Bitcoin sitting at 76,500. Still weathering the storm for the day. Still early too. I mean, we still have, what time is it in Eastern Standard Time? 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 10 o'clock. Just in time for a pullback. Maybe a bit lower. Maybe we can send it in the next half hour down to 75.8. Yeah, probably 8. See if that tests that support level down there. We just hit that yesterday morning. All right, let me get back to the chat. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Last day at the con. Yeah, today in Vegas. Let me see. Thanks again. Shout out to Cody Bakula and Attila the Hun. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the chaos. $100. Damn, Attila. Damn. Last year was great. 112 and 1,000 in staking rewards again from Attila. Just killing it with XCN and their staking rewards. House, I sold also at 2 cents and 4 cents, and I was selling my staking rewards as up high now at 205. Not at 205, yeah, way back then, before the fall, before the calamity. 27 watching, only 14 likes. John is right. John Doe is right in the chat. Guys, we got to get those likes up. Hit the likes and subscribe. Don't hit all the buttons down below. I'm sitting at the Vegas conference right now. Come on, let's get this. Sailor shills to borrow fiat against his own crypto. No, that's not how that works, John. I gotta go over that. That's not how that works. If Stretch and the ETF continue their pace, 1.8 million Bitcoin left on exchanges, 50,000 a month. We only have 38 months of supply left on exchanges. Yeah, it's getting real, guys. It's getting real. Pat Stackums. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What happened to Swee asking for a friend? What's going on with Swee? Really? We can take a look at Swee. I don't know. It's been pretty stagnant lately. I'm not sure what's going on with Swee. There's Solana and the Swee. Where's the Swee? Where is the Swee? There it is. Looking at 91 cents right now. It's not bad. What's going on with the Swee? I coming down a little bit. Time to buy. Good time to buy. We were rounding this off here before the Fed meeting on pretty much every chart's going to look like this. XRP. Yep. How about Solana? How about ADA? Yep. It looks like they all look like the same chart. How about ZBEC? Still ripping. I see. 203 on ZBEC. Before, it was of course moving like the rest of them. Yeah, ADA's actually got more support right now, or more in its favor than the rest of them. That's surprising. It looks like a little pullback there and then a wick back up. So more pain probably to come soon for ADA as well. So yeah, it's just the market. I mean, nothing really different. Sweet chart looks like everything else. Okay, just a quick little update there for John. Clarity is always on a month away. Yes, Clarity's always a month away. 100%, Cliff. He borrows a Dara based on crypto assets. Yeah. Jeez. No, John. Yeah, we're gonna get into that on Friday. If you want to stick around on Friday, we'll unpack everything that Sailor's been doing in his current stretch offering. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get back to Cointelegraph. Anything over here? Monthly prediction market volume. Oh, we gotta get back to TradFi. Yeah. We gotta get back to TradFi. Sorry, guys. See what they're yapping about now. Supreme Court.
And
what?
of course, they're mostly
Curbs
I think
race.
they're all
Okay.
Democratic representatives in those districts right now. So if you take out the use of race and it's gerrymandered again, you're going to...
All right. Enough of the political bullshit. Okay. Bill Ackman being interviewed right now.
80% of our profits, and that comes from things like our COVID hedge, or our hedge going into the financial crisis where we were short the credit of companies like MPIA and others. What's interesting is there is no other closed-end fund that has an asymmetric hedging strategy.
And I'm just not feeling that crap this morning. I'm going without coffee this morning, guys, too. I didn't have it in me to wake up and get coffee this morning. MoonPay buys crypto security firm Sodot in a $100 million push into institutional crypto. Bitcoin stocks risk months of losses as Kevin Warsh becomes Fed chair. Guys, I'm sitting in my largest cash position ever. I hope you guys are doing something of the same. Make sure you got some on the side to buy this dip if we do get a bit of a doozy coming here soon. Let me see where we at right now. Bitcoin 76.5. We did break 76.6. So more pain possibly coming soon. How low can we go? How low can we do? Again, the whole month of gains could get wiped out today, guys. I'm not calling for that. I'm calling for maybe the low 70s, maybe like 72, maybe 73. We'll see how fast it gets eaten up too. Could be a good opportunity again to buy. I have actually I have $100 buy-in every single $1,000 we lose on Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. So I'm set up either way to buy the dip on BTC and some other assets as well. I'm looking at again, I told you Ethereum. Looking at picking some Ethereum up around the lows of 2,100 or lower, and some other big moves as well. But mostly just accumulating for longer, the longer haul. All right, let's get back over to Cointelegraph. See what else is going on over here. Anything else to take away for today? What time is it? 10, almost 10:30, guys. So we're about ready to head out as well. About 15 minutes. Let me know in the chat if there's anything you want me to look at. I know I wish I had more time here at the convention. I wish there were two of me, so we could save my seat at the panel. Guys, I was waiting for like 6 hours to see Sailor. 6 hours. Watched every single panel at the conference yesterday. It's exhausting. My ass hurts. All right. Bitmine acquires 101 Ethereum despite the $6.5 billion now in unrealized losses. Of course, Tom Lee still buying that dip for his treasury. Aave Link DeFi United unveils RS ETH recovery plan after 293 million kelp exploit. Aptos says this new privacy coin seeks to fix one of crypto's biggest trade-offs. All right, so that's coming from Aptos. Everyone's got a privacy coin. Everyone's got a stable coin. Everyone's got everything. Celsius founder Alex Mashinsky settles FTC case, and yeah, there's really nothing going on, guys, today. Let me take a look at Daily Coin. This is mostly just FUD and Hopium. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly all XRP this morning too. Let's take a look at Daily HODL, and I think that's it. I think it's pretty much it. Maybe do some doom scrolling before we head out. On-chain analyst Willy Woo says Bitcoin must stay above key price level to increase odds of a major bottom. 76K is probably the target. I mean, it took us so hard to get back above there. If we lose that, we're probably going to see, of course, lower prices. Let's see if he agrees with what my sentiment is on that. All right. Analyst Willy Woo believes that Bitcoin needs to convincingly flip one into the key level. Oh, he's talking about going even higher. We need to flip 679K. Wu tells us 1.2 million followers on X that Bitcoin may go parabolic if the top of crypto can break through the next major resistance level of 79,000. Again, we haven't gotten above 79.5. The cost basis of investors, and again, if we lose 76, I feel that's going to be the breaker point to see those those low 60s maybe high 60s again on a wick. All right. One tech giant stock could double in price in the coming years, says Wedbush. Dan Ives. Institutional investors pour 1.2 billion. 1.2 million. Yeah, no, billion. Numbers keep getting bigger. 1.2 billion into Bitcoin and crypto assets in 1 week. Says CoinShares. I guess that was last week. FundStrat's Tom Lee, of course, outlines a roadmap for S&P 500 to reach 7,700. Yeah, it's like the second or third time he said that this year. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve announcement arriving within the next few weeks, says the White House crypto official. That was said on Monday. So again, no one's really getting excited for that. We were promised that last year. It was kind of a falsehood, really. We signed an executive order to basically just retain, seize assets and not sell them, but we didn't actually make a Bitcoin treasury or buy any with any any means or method to purchase Bitcoin here in the United States for that said treasury. Yeah, we did see Patrick Witt yesterday or Monday, technically it's 2 days ago. Stating that it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Treasury Scott Bessent recently says the U.S. government holds between 15 billion and 20 billion worth of Bitcoin, and keeps adding, of course, the confiscated Bitcoin to the reserve while not making direct market purchases. Again, because they don't want to buy anything on the backs of the American people and use, of course, if they used the money printer to buy Bitcoin, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. It would be over, right? It would be over. All right. Anything else going on? We're going to get into some doom scrolling in a second. Let me catch up with you guys again on the chat. How are we doing over there? Is Bitcoin still trading around 76.6? So it looks like we're still holding support at 76.6. Oh, what the heck? You guys still in the chat. Sailor shows the I think that's already left off. If Stretch and ETF continue their pace, 1.8 billion Bitcoin left on exchanges, 1.8 million left on exchanges. We only have 38 months of the supply left on exchanges to go. What happens to SWE? I think okay, I already read all that stuff. Okay, I will stick around and probably have to pick your ass up from the airport. John, I guess I'll give you a call. I'll have to give you a call tomorrow. See where you're at. Jesus, I appreciate it, John. I appreciate it. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 Bitcoin, 55,000 Bitcoin. Jake, did you donate to the Queso last night? What? I didn't know, John. You hang out with Jake with Queso and his Twitch audience. Somebody donated. Name Jake the Snake. No way. Jake, there is a pretender to the throne. Watch out, the King of Ohio. Your throne is threatened by someone else. Also, the name of Jake the Snake, that was an 80s wrestler, right? An 80s wrestler. Okay. All right, guys, let's get back to it. I'm going to do one more run through TradFi and see if they're talking about anything that's relevant to us whatsoever or affects us whatsoever.
Of the Voting Rights Act, and there isn't. I mean, I think Justice Roberts was the one who said. All right,
we're still talking about the thing.
How long can we keep
CNBC. Julian Emanuel. I'm not sure what this is.
Given that April has been so historic.
All right, of course, it's going to be the apocalypse earning week, right? Earning get-in. Yeah, that's what Bloomberg's calling it. All right, I'm going to go over to do some doom scrolling now, guys. Let's see if we can dig up anything brand new and breaking. Yep. All right. Chinese logistics center run by humanoid robots. It is rumored that AI robots operate 24/7 that have already achieved 85% human-level efficiency. The future is here. The future is now. They do not get tired. They do not sleep. They eventually break down, and you fix them, and then we move on. Today's schedule is insane for the markets. 10:30 a.m. Oil inventories. 2 p.m. Eastern. Fed interest rate decision. No change. Powell's speech at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And Google, Amazon, and Meta earnings are today. Trump's announcement. He has probably a plan, right, for his Iran terror in the Middle East at 4 p.m. Eastern. Expect a higher market volatility today. It's going to be crazy. Oh, wow. It is going to be a big day, guys. I wish I could stay here and hang out with you all day. But I got to get back on the last day to the floor. Bitcoin 2026 Whale Night was a movie. Wow. That's insane. Wow, for the whales. Only for the whales. Kevin Warsh nears the Fed chair. Called Bitcoin new gold. Set at vote today at 9 a.m. Powell likely, chairs his final FOMC at 1 p.m. Central. Potential shift to the most crypto-friendly Fed yet starts May 15th. Again, the middle of next month. We're going to get... I don't think it's going to be friendly. Maybe more easygoing for the president and his concerns of rate cuts. Maybe at least getting at least one by the end of the year. We'll wait and see. What else we got? FOMC today. Yep, you guys know the drill. We're going to crash the market. We're gonna sell everything. Buy the dip. All right, don't jump out a window. Just don't jump out a window. Nobody's interested in Bitcoin treasury companies, and yet, that was the turnout for Michael Saylor last night. I was in the middle of that crowd somewhere. A little bit of a who's who. Zama back in my feed. Yeah, still shilling Zama a little bit there. Just In Strategy CEO Feng Li said MicroStrategy is 40% retail and Stretch is 80% retail. Stretch is sucking up all the capital from family offices and H&W individuals, high net worth that is. Dollars seeking yield are leaving money markets and private credit for Bitcoin. All right, latest from Tether Adornio. I did see this one as well. Crazy stuff. He's definitely a visionary. There was definitely a Steve Jobs-like moment in there somewhere. I just don't know if the products are going to be really viable in the long term for people. He did have a few products he touted. One of them being, of course, his their new wallets, right? The new wallet they launched this year. You can get your .me address, kind of like the domain naming service, your own address, and accept any asset in that address. Is pretty amazing. But he also, of course, cited some other new products. One of them being kind of like a lot like Jack Dorsey's off the grid. Mesh network type deal for, of course, transactions without internet. All right, moving on. Sailor's endgame to drive Bitcoin to $10 million per coin. This is the statement he made.
And as it flows in the Bitcoin network, the price of Bitcoin should increase. We expect that digital credit will drive the size of the Bitcoin network. And what's the end game? The end game isn't that complicated. It's give a bank account, an 8 to 10% a year yielding high yield digital bank account to 1 billion people. Drive Bitcoin to $10 million a coin and make Bitcoin a $200 trillion network until it grows higher, and give everybody in the world an alternative to 20th century credit instruments, zero yielding bank accounts, lackluster junk bonds, private credit, or risky, rickety equities, or all of the challenging real estate investments that are difficult to manage, that are illiquid, that are immobile. And those things collectively represent the digital transformation of all the capital markets. And as we like to say in this business, in the Bitcoin community, we say, fix the money, fix the world. Digital credit is the next killer application to fix the money, and it's going to spread Bitcoin everywhere in the world, and it's going to cause Bitcoin to back all the stable coins, all the crypto tokens, all sorts of other conventional credit instruments. And it'll be a good day when the major banks and the major investors in the world all own some digital credit, or they offer digital bank accounts powered by Bitcoin.
Alrighty, of course, that was a statement from him last night. Crazy times, guys, we're living in. Trying to capture 10 or 20% of all the capital market in the credit. All right, United States Senate Banking Committee will vote to approve the first pro-Bitcoin Federal Reserve chair today. That's, of course, going to be Kevin Warsh. Clarity Act faces ethics clash over Trump crypto empire, and it's one of the things holding up our space is, of course, the other side and their the lobbyists for the banks, right? Several Democrats and Republican Senator Tom Tillis are demanding ethics language to be inserted in the Clarity Act before the advances per Watcher Guru. Senator Ruben Gallego has made a position crystal clear, warning there is no final bill and no final movement without a bipartisan agreement on ethics provisions. According to Watcher Guru, the Trump family crypto ventures have generated over $1 billion in personal wealth. Per reports, these dealings are threatening to collapse the Clarity Act. I have to go back to this again. The Pelosi Act, like if insider trading has always been an issue, why do we still have it? Again, this is a brand new asset class, a brand new, a new form of regulation for this asset class, and yet we're still not even regulating properly the one we currently have had, hundreds of years before we were even born. The bill fate now hinges on whether a lawmaker can separate Trump's personal crypto profits from legislation meant to govern them. I say, Just throw them all out, man. Throw them all out. All right. Japan Airlines is putting humanoid robots to work as baggage handlers. It's kind of working, kind of. We got more robots driving around the expo hall giving out free Bitcoin. Have you found it yet? No, I have not seen that yet. No, I'll have to look at the panel at the booth today. I didn't get a chance to even look at the booth yesterday. I was sitting in a seat the entire day. Sitting in a seat. The most important event of this week, yeah, today the FOMC cut decision will be released at 2 p.m. Yeah. I think we're hitting a wall now. We're up to date now in the news, guys. All right. Bitcoin's still holding 76,600. How you guys doing in the chat? I'm gonna catch up with you guys, and then we're gonna call it for the day. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, and then yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night for the Patreon live. What day is today? Wednesday? Today Wednesday? Damn. It's crazy. All right. More news in the rinks. Oh wow, Jake's got some news for us. Let's take a look and see some of the news and the links. That's why I love you guys, man. Keeping everyone up to date. Gas prices reached the highest level since June 2022. July 2022. Brent crude oil surpasses $115 a barrel. Wow. Was as high as 112 at the morning open. 115 now a barrel. Only the beginning. Look at the doom right there, the first comment. Here comes $10 a gallon of gas. Wow, love it. Okay, what else we have here? Thank you so much, Jake. Let's see. More doom. Treasury yields extend the climb, reach highest levels since March. The U.S. 10-year Treasury. This is from Nah Dog. 4.4%. Wow. We're watching it, guys. Hope you're sitting in a little bit of cash right now. It's a good day to buy the dip. Let's see what we get out of today. Yen weakens to hit 160 versus the dollar, the weakest since April 7th. We've seen worse. I think it was like 2023, 2024. I think it was 2025, right? The beginning of 25. It was the weakest I think we've ever seen the yen against the dollar. Let me see how that's doing. Yen versus USD. Oh, let's see if I can get that pulled up on TradingView. I want to see it go the right direction. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, wow. No kidding. This is, the day. This is the single day. Okay. Let me see the last 5 years. Yeah. I'm thinking about this right here. 2024, 2025. We're sitting at these crazy levels. It is definitely the weakest to date, even in the last 5 years. It's time to go to Japan, guys. We haven't seen this level since, 2023. 160. That's nuts. You can buy everything in Japan is now buy one get one half off. Love it. Time to go to Japan. Okay. Thank you, Jake, for that one as well. Quick little update there. More news in the rinks. Thank you so much, Jake. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think that pretty much settles it. Bitcoin's still trading around 76.6, still holding on to dear life. Again, hodl, guys, hodl. You don't want to be catching the knives, right? Also, don't forget to take profits on some of these coins. If you're sitting in profits, don't forget to take profits on the way back down. Again, just look at resistance, guys. If they're not long-term bags, get out while you can. Today's it's already over. I mean, it's already the time to get out is already since passed. Time to get would have been like yesterday or early this morning. Guys, I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Here I am. All right, let me get back on the floor, guys. I got to get back out there. I'm going to check out the booths. I got to go pick up a pair of those Bitcoin panties before the conference closes. I wish I was kidding. It's insane. But they definitely have a venue for me, just for me. All right, I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning for another live. I will not be on tonight because I'll be watching. I think at that time, right around 5 o'clock, I think we're going to be having Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, on the floor. Again, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be 8 o'clock your Eastern Standard Time, like I normally do. I'm just not going to be able to make it tonight, guys. Just like yesterday, it's just all the action is happening on the floor today, the last day of the conference. I do apologize for that. I will be as back as fast as I can. I don't think there's anything in the way of me getting back to the Patreon live, but they might see a little bit of a a late entry for me. I do want to give you guys more of my take from the convention floor. It's been a wild ride, man. Next year is going to be in Nashville, so I'm looking at maybe going again next year because I'm happy it's going to be out of Vegas. Vegas is crazy. Vegas is freaking insane. I got some more stories of Vegas to tell you guys tonight. I did try to go to one of their clubs. It didn't work out, and I'll let you guys know that later. Best crypto family ever, says Cody in the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on out again today. I'll see you all again on the Patreon tonight at some point. Stay tuned. Have a good day, you guys, and yeah, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, right? Don't do anything stupid before the real bull run. Just hanging out in the bear market. Enjoy it while it lasts. Later, guys. Later.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
Oh, Jacob Snake says I get a lot lizard last night. No, I did not get a lot lizard last night. I saw a few though. And now, John Doe says, yeah, time to get a whore meat sandwich. Get a whore meat sandwich. What the hell, John? No whore meat sandwiches. Jeez. She likes Arby's. She has a the meats. Oh, you guys are nuts. All right, guys, I'll see you all again tonight on the Patreon. Again, I won't be able to make it to the evening live stream, and if I can't make it to the Patreon live, I'll take you guys with me. Have a great day, guys, and stay safe out there. It's time to make some money, man. It's time to make some money on the pullback. Bitcoin's still showing some support though, 76.8. Ooh, maybe she won't go as low as we were hoping. Some sort of capitulation though. We gotta do it. All right, have a good one, guys. Later.
Bet.